Proof that Pogačar is not human. He just made history in 2025 at the Liège-Bastogne-Liège. The record-breaking ride, a human or a machine? On April 27, 2025, Tadej Pogačar did the unthinkable at Liège-Bastogne-Liège, averaging a blistering 41.98 km per hour over the 252 km course. This shattered the previous record that was set in 1963. Yeah, let that set in. It left fans and pundits of the cycling world questioning whether Pogačar is in fact human. His solo attack was executed while seated, and it showcased this guy is just on another level. Decoding the numbers, layman's terms. To put Pogačar's performance into perspective, averaging 41.98 km an hour over 252 Ks is akin to maintaining a pace of approximately 26.1 miles per hour for over 6 hours. For most, sustaining such a speed for even a fraction of that distance is unfathomable. His ascent in the Côte de la Redoute, completed in 3 minutes and 58 seconds at an average speed of 22.8 kilometers, set a new Strava record, emphasizing this guy is truly the GOAT. Reactions from the cycling world. Coaches, UAE Team Emirates coaching staff reportedly watched in awe as Pogačar executed his plan flawlessly. One of the coaches at the team said, quote, "We had a strategy, but Tadej made his own decisions on the road, and they were better than anything we could have planned." What about his fans? Well, social media erupted with disbelief and admiration. One fan tweeted, quote, "Is Pogačar even real? That was superhuman." Another one commented, quote, "Just witness history. Pogačar is on another level." What about the pundits? While cycling analysts struggled to find any words, a commentator on Eurosport stated, quote, "We've run out of superlatives for Tadej. He's redefining what's possible in the sport." His family. So Pogačar's family were watching from Slovenia, expressing immense pride. His mother reportedly said, quote, "We always knew he was special, but today he proved he's extraordinary." The man behind the machine. At just 26 years old, Pogačar has amassed 9 monument victories, placing him third on the all-time list behind legends like Eddy Merckx and Roger de Vlaeminck. His versatility across different race profiles and conditions shows how exceptional he really is. The legacy continues. Pogačar's 2025 Liège-Bastogne-Liège victory is more than just a race win. It's pretty much proof that this guy truly is insane. So let's go into a few things regarding how he did this, and more importantly, I wanted to take a closer look at how the cycling world reacted to this 60-year record being obliterated. This is probably one of his best ever records, if not the best ever record he's achieved, and I'm kind of confused why no one's covering this online. Well, a bunch of people made comments, including pro riders, cycling coaches, his own team, his family, so today we're going to take a look in the next part of this video on what those quotes were. He's not racing, he's playing a video game. Quote, "Riding against Tadej is like bringing a butter knife to a gunfight," said Wout van Aert, moments after getting dropped on a mountain stage where Tadej looked like he was still warming up. Quote, "I genuinely think he gets bored mid-race and decides to attack just to keep himself entertained," sighed Mathieu van der Poel, who's only ever seen Pogačar from behind, even on cobbles. And the scary part? He smiles. He smiles while climbing. Okay, fine. That doesn't reply to Paris-Roubaix, but let's just forget about that for now. The tour's on the way, and Tadej is definitely the favourite. His tactical IQ is basically a stock algorithm. Quote, "He's not just strong, he's too smart," muttered Primož Roglič, who knows the sting of being outmaneuvered by his younger compatriot all too well. Quote, "I attacked, I thought I had it, then bam, he appears like a ghost with legs." Even Geraint Thomas said, quote, we plan, we prepare, we strategize. Tadej just vibes and somehow still wins. Even his rivals can't hate him. Sepp Kuss joked, quote, he's probably solving physics equations mid-race while the rest of us are trying not to black out. The kid doesn't even look like he's trying. At this year's Liège-Bastogne-Liège, he averaged 41.98 km an hour for 254 Ks. That's Tour de France TT levels of speed over 6 hours of hell. And when he was asked how he felt, he said, quote, I felt alright. Legs opened up after 200k. Tadej said with a shrug, as if he just stretched them on a lunch break. His coach, San Milan, has said, quote, we have to beg him to take rest days. He's basically aerobic capacity wrapped in human skin. He doesn't crack. He disassembles you. Remember the 2021 Tour de France, when he casually took 3 minutes on everyone and rode solo like a GTA cheat code was activated? Quote, yeah, I had to ask if he had a motor, said Julian Alaphilippe, who once tried to follow a Pogačar attack and ended up in a small existential crisis. Even Chris Froome, yes, he still exists, admitted, quote, he does things I never could, and I was pretty good. He's also a normal human, sort of. Fans love him, media love him, even his dog has a fan base. Quote, Poggy has that unicorn quality, dominant on the bike, humble off it, said Phil Leggett, who's seen legends come and go, but says Tadej, quote, makes the greats look merely good. In interviews, he chuckles, dodges praise, and thanks his teammates. Then the next day, he erases the competition. Quote, he said, I'll try something, and then dropped us all on a 12% gradient, laughed Ben O'Connor, who insists he enjoys racing against him, quote, in a very masochistic way. Equipment? Whatever he'd win on a city bike. Quote, sure, he's got top gear, but give him a shopping bike and he'll still win podium. After being passed on a summit where Pogačar's heart rate monitor probably read bored, groaned Romain Bardet. Quote, Colnago says the bike is tailored to him. Honestly, I think he tailors the bike, joked cycling tech analyst Matt Stevens. Quote, he probably dreams carbon layouts and aerodynamic profiles. No one recovers like him. Quote, he does 7 hours, 5,000 meters of climbing, and the next morning he's chipper, asking if we're going again, said UAE teammate Mark Soler. Quote, I need coffee and a massage just looking at his ride data. Pogačar isn't racing, he's training in public. Quote, he uses major races like Strava intervals, said cycling commentator Rob Hatt. Quote, he'll test things mid-stage like he's experimenting with wattage settings. Even his girlfriend and pro cyclist once said, quote, he has a bad day, he still wins. I don't know what a good day looks like anymore. He's better at your strength than you are. Quote, you think, okay, sprinting's my thing, he won't challenge that, said Tom Pidcock. Quote, and then he outsprints me after climbing for 5 hours. When you think he's done, he just evolves. He's 25, he's already won so many tours, Liège, Flanders, Lombardia, Strada, Tirreno, UAE Tour, and probably a grandma's local sportif. Quote, isn't he bored yet? Asked a bewildered Remco Evenepoel after Tadej destroyed everyone on terrain that was supposed to suit Remco. Quote, like, save some for us. The pundits have given up. Quote, we used to review races with 10 contenders, said Graham Watson. Quote, now it's, can anyone beat Pogačar? Then 2,000 words explaining why probably not. Even stats nerds are stunned. Quote, his power curve looks like a climbing wall, said bewildered cycling tips analyst. Quote, he can sprint like Sagan and climb like Patani, but clean. There's so many reactions I could go on and on and on. Some people have questioned the validity of some of these quotes that were posted to the internet, and while I'm pretty sure most of them are pretty accurate, please feel free to correct me in the comment section if any of them are wrong. It's bonkers. And it's fair to say that everyone in the cycling world is so shocked at this new record Tadej has actually managed to do. What do you guys think? Comment down below on this video your honest opinions, leave a like on today's video to show your support for the channel, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as I upload every single day all of the latest cycling news, the latest cycling drama, and of course the latest cycling race results. Here on this channel you'll find news that is breaking news you would have never seen or heard anywhere else. So if you want to be the most updated in the cycling world, definitely join the channel. And if you are subscribed, you can subscribe by clicking the red button and the grey bell next to it. Thanks so much guys, and be sure to tune in for our next video as there are some big things happening leading up to the tour. We've got dropouts, we've got drama, injuries, we have so much. I've got my work cut out, let's just put it that way.